If you're watching this video right now, I'm willing to bet it is significantly later than you want it to be. Maybe it's 1 a.m. Maybe it's 3 a.m. You're staring at the ceiling, or you're doom scrolling and you have that sinking feeling in your chest. You know the one. It's the guilt. Because the internet tells you that to be successful, to get the grades, to start the business, to get your life together, you need to join the 5 a.m. club. You tell yourself, okay, tomorrow is the day. I'm gonna wake up at 5, run 3 miles, meditate, and study for 4 hours before class. But let's be real, what actually happens? You hit snooze, you wake up late, you feel like a failure before you've even brushed your teeth.
Here is the truth that productivity gurus won't tell you. Waking up at 5 a.m. isn't just overrated. For most of you watching this, it is actively destroying your progress. Stop trying to force it. I'm going to show you a different way. It's called the slow morning, and it's how you get more done by 10 a.m. than your friends do all day without setting an alarm before the sun comes up.
Look, I tried the 5 a.m. thing. For months, I was a student drowning in assignments, and I thought, if I just had more hours, I could fix this. But here's the science the hustle culture ignores. At your age, between 16 and 25, your brain is literally wired differently. Your circadian rhythm is naturally shifted forward. Biologically, asking a 19-year-old to function at peak capacity at 5 a.m. is like asking a 40-year-old to work a night shift. You can do it, but your cognitive performance tanks. When you force yourself awake, when your body screams for sleep, you accumulate sleep debt. And sleep debt kills focus. So you wake up early, sure, but you spend the first 3 hours staring blankly at a textbook, rereading the same paragraph 5 times because your brain is still offline. That's not productivity, that's masochism. We need to stop confusing waking up early with being productive. They are not the same thing. You don't need more hours. You need better hours. So, if we aren't waking up at 5 a.m., what are we doing? Enter the slow morning. Now, don't click off. Slow doesn't mean lazy. Slow doesn't mean scrolling TikTok in bed for an hour. Think of it like a slingshot. You pull back slowly, creating tension and alignment, so that when you release, you fly. The 5 a.m. crowd tries to sprint the moment their feet hit the floor. The slow morning is about spending the first 60 minutes of your day purely on calibration. It's about waking up at 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. Hell, even 10 a.m. if your schedule allows, and executing a 1-hour power morning that sets you up to crush the rest of the day. The goal isn't to beat the sun. The goal is to beat the friction. And the best part, you actually get to sleep, which means when you do work, your brain is actually on. But there is a very specific catch. You can't just wake up late and wing it. You need a protocol. This is non-negotiable. Do not touch your phone. When you look at social media, first thing, you are flooding your brain with cheap dopamine. You are training your brain to be distracted before you've even stood up. Leave the phone. Go to the bathroom, splash cold water on your face, drink a glass of water. This signals to your body, we are awake, but we are calm. Most students burn out because they keep all their to-dos in their head. It's like having 50 tabs open in your mental browser. Sit down with coffee or tea. Open a notebook, not a digital app, paper. Write down everything stressing you out. The exam next week, the laundry pile, the awkward text you need to send. Get it out of your head and onto the paper. Once it's on paper, you don't have to carry the weight of remembering it. You've been awake for 30 minutes. You're hydrated, you're calm, and you know your target. Now you do 30 minutes of deep work on that one circled task. This is the magic. By the time the clock hits the 1-hour mark, you have already made progress on your most important task. Compare that to the 5 a.m. version of you who is currently crashing from caffeine and scrolling Instagram because they're too tired to focus. I can hear you screaming through the screen, but I have an 8 a.m. class. I can't wake up at 9. I get it. Life happens. If you have to be up early for external reasons, like class or a job, the principle stays the same. Don't wake up at 5 a.m. if you have class at 8 a.m. just to grind. Wake up at 7 a.m.
Compress the routine. 5 minutes, no phone, 5 minutes, brain dump, 20 minutes of review or reading. The point isn't the specific hour on the clock. The point is rejecting the guilt of not being a robot. If you are a night owl, lean into it. Do your heavy lifting at 8 p.m. or 10 p.m. That is okay. Use your morning for alignment, not for war.
Here is the reality. You see those day in the life videos? They are highlights. They are performance art. Real productivity isn't about punishment. It's about sustainability. If you are watching this at 2 a.m. feeling guilty, stop. You don't need to wake up in 3 hours to redeem yourself. You need to sleep.
Give yourself permission to set your alarm for a time that actually works for you. Try the slow morning tomorrow. Keep the phone off, write your list, ease into the momentum. You will be amazed at how much faster you move when you aren't dragging a tired body behind you. Now seriously, put the phone down, close your eyes. I'll see you in the next one. Good night.